Your parents think you're dead, as does everyone else. It is the only thing keeping you alive right now.
If we don't move all of that shit in that warehouse, Norma's gonna kill all of our asses.
I think we're overlooking a sick market. The traders at Weston Holdings would eat this shit up.
Your mom's not gonna rest until we find Zeke's killer, right? Handle it.
We about to be flush as fuck on Wall Street. I'm not like my dad. I'm smarter than him. Better than him.
What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm Monet, and we are locked in. This is what's next for Power Book 2 Ghost. And let me tell you, episode 1 is exactly what I was expecting. We found out that Lauren is still alive, but we don't know who turned her in. And guess what? Noma, she's not here playing around, but we got a lot of work that we got to pick up the slack from Dante before he got killed off last season. Now, before we jump into this and break down the trailer and what we were going to expect for episode 2, if you're new to the channel, you like power content, breakdowns, theories, predictions like this, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, make sure you hit that like button and follow me on Instagram right here. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it because I'm excited about the season and it looks like we're going in the right direction because everyone is tied to somebody. Somebody is telling on somebody and somebody needs help from somebody. So we all need everybody to come together and figure this out for Tariq. But let's jump into it. This is what's next for episode 2 of Ghost. Of course, we're starting off with Lauren. Now we hear him say, look, Lauren, no one thinks you're alive. They all think you died in a car wreck. Now we know she's dealing directly with Gianni, but we don't know how she got here. Last we seen, she was with Effie. We seen there's a clip where they pushing a car in the water. Now, did Lauren get pushed into the water and the water's not deep enough? She doesn't drown, someone finds her. Now they bring her into protective custody. Or did she get dropped off by Effie, the car thrown in the water, and now it's just a secret between Effie, Lauren, and Gianni? You see, nobody knows. Even Detective Whitman thinks that Lauren is dead. Gianni confirmed that Lauren was dead. So right now, we don't know how she got here, but they did give us a glimpse of her potentially waking up. Now, when they show her waking up, it could be. Maybe she went up under the water for a little bit. Maybe the water wasn't deep enough. Maybe Effie turned her in. But at this point, we aren't sure. But what we do know is Lauren wore a wire against Tariq. Lauren did have a little bit of information. Now, I don't think that she's the CI because she's not embedded with Tariq and them. She never knew what was going on as far as the drugs. This could be her waking up after being removed from the water, or it could just be a regular night at Gianni's house because it looks like she's staying at Gianni's house. But I definitely don't believe that she's the CI. She wore a wire, but she didn't really get any information. As far as someone being embedded right now, we're trying to figure it out. Effie low-key knows what's going on. Brayden, he knows what's going on and he brought the opportunity about going to Wall Street. Kane, I don't think it would be Kane. People are saying Sachs, but Sachs won't be a confidential informant because he's a defense attorney and his word won't hold up in court just because we've seen him in the OG power messing up so much, which is why he's a defense attorney. So Lauren, I think she could give some information as far as who to look into, but I'm still leaning on Effie as being the one that gave up this information. You know Gianni's going to be working overtime. Her and Sachs, they already put together a deal. You give me some information, I give you some information. Now Sachs is trying to connect Davis with Tariq and the Tejadas. Gianni's trying to bring down everybody. Blanca's trying to bring down Tariq St. Patrick and the Tejadas, so everyone is connected. Right now, she does have Lauren. Lauren can give some information as far as who to talk to. Tariq, you need to talk to Brayden. You need to talk to Kane, the people around him. But Effie is going to be the one that has the most information. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on that I'd have to do another video about, especially like with Noma and her connection. And could Blanca know Noma also? But as of right now, I'm just saying that Lauren is in witness protection. We got Noma on our back. Tariq, Kane, Brayden, and Effie. This crew together, they can get some work done, but don't expect it to go smoothly. We're going to see some hiccups, and we hear Tariq telling them, hey, listen, we need to move all of this work in 30 days or Noma's going to kill us. We just seen Noma come in there, kill Roxy. She ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but Noma got rid of her and gave these two an opportunity. Well, these three, but I'm just counting it as Kane and Tariq because Brayden works in between both of them. But we see Noma's not playing around and she's serious. She had a close connection with Dante, her top lieutenant, aka her fiance. So Tariq's not risking it. Plus, Tariq wants to be out of the game. He already told Effie, listen, I gotta complete school. That's what I'm here for. He just has to make some money on the side so he can survive. We have the whole CI issue going down, so we don't know who we can trust, but it does look like there's a lot of work here, and they're gonna have to all get on the same page. Now, Effie doesn't want to be known as Tariq's girl, which is good if they're moving work. They won't think that Effie is participating with Tariq because they're quote unquote not together. Brayden's gonna be on Wall Street, and of course, in order to move all of this work, Brayden said, let's go to Wall Street. So that might be a reason why they bring Tariq on. Now, what we see from Kane looks like he's gonna be the one actually doing the pickups and drop-offs. When they go to Wall Street and they need a big shipment, they're gonna holler at Kane. Kane's gonna go to the warehouse and bring it to them. That's because they're gonna be with all the people on Wall Street, all of the traders, all of the cokeheads, everybody that wants to work. Tariq and Brayden brokering deals. Tariq might navigate through it and talk to people. Uncle Lucas, it looks like he might be the one putting Brayden in position to talk to those people. Once they get in that spot, that's when Tariq comes in, he negotiates the deal, they call up Kane, they make it happen. We see Tariq coming into the office and he's noticing it. So of course, they're gonna want that peer stuff. They already been clowning Brayden for not being like Trace, who takes a sniff here or there, who's just like his uncle Lucas, who he wilding out already. He already said that he would run course correct the same way, but he wouldn't take the stand. So Tariq seeing this firsthand, this is probably gonna make him agree with Brayden. Hey, we need to hit up Wall Street and we need to hit it up quickly because they going through it. And if these three are going through that much on their own, imagine what we can do if we can get them a brick. Monet, she's been stressing. She's going through it. She needs to find a new connect. She needs to find out who killed Zeke. Whole time Lorenzo is behind her back in the house, acting like he's looking for leads. He hasn't figured out nothing. Now it's going to take a minute before Monet finds out that Lorenzo did this. I'm thinking Kane is going to find out before Monet and use that to hold above his head so he can become the top dog in the family. But right now, Monet can only trust Tariq. That's what she said. You were with me when Zeke died. I can only trust you. Now, we seen the bond between these two getting stronger last season and in first season. And that's what Kane was always mad about, that his mom was leaning on Tariq a little bit more. Whenever she compared him to somebody, she compared Kane to Tariq. So he's not liking that at all. Lorenzo's going to have to keep his cool this season. Now in episode 2, I can see him getting closer and closer to Kane, even Diana, because he sent Diana off to Stansfield. Now he said he made a call. We still got to do a video about that. Who exactly did Lorenzo call to get her into a Weston's room? And that's why when I say that there's a CI, it's a lot of people we got to look at, not just the obvious of Effie, Lauren. You see what I'm saying? We got to look at all of the characters. And right now, Lorenzo, I'm rocking with him, but I'm a little hesitant in believing everything that he's talking about. So we got to watch him. He's walking on eggshells because he's supposed to be looking for Zeke's killer, but he sees Zeke's killer every morning he gets up and looks in the mirror. It's time to see Drew on another level. Now, no one knows about Drew. He left with Everett, so he didn't get to meet Noma, but it looks like he got beat up by somebody. So somebody in the streets, they know a little bit about Drew. Or he may have stepped up and did something. They may have caught Drew off guard because Kane messed up. You never know. But we're going to see Drew become that power figure this season. He's going to step away from Everett. We're going to be like, okay, Drew ain't that bad with running the organization. It's just he got to get focused and get in the game. And right now, a smooth beating will get you in the game. And that's what it looks like happened to Drew. I don't know where he's coming from, but he's in all black, beat up. So that means he was in some action. We talked about Kane a little bit, but this looks like he's on Wall Street. Maybe some of these older gentlemen, they got a brick, they got a couple of OZs, an 8-ball, we don't know. But it don't look like they paid, and it looks like Kane is making them pay. So that's what I want to see from Kane. I want to see him level up, become that boss that he's supposed to be. But of course, in the end, we know that he's not going to be able to hold it. But I like to see him versus Tariq at some point. Let them build this organization up together, have a little conflict, and then they go against each other. Kane is a wild guy. Kane is all about the dollars. Kane wants that power. He wants the respect. And the only way he's going to be able to get it is if he goes against everybody. That's why he's going behind Tariq's back to get Effie, just so he can have a one-up on Tariq, because they are partners. But Tariq still has the edge as being the semi-leader of this new little crew. And that crew is Tariq, Brayden, and Effie. Can we trust Effie? I don't know. Can we trust Brayden? I don't know. This looks like the scene where Effie might be telling Brayden, we need to keep this secret away from Tariq. And the secret could be that they both know that Lauren is alive. That's why I said we have to watch all characters. I'm not excluding Brayden. Brayden did take the stand. But what if he knows the secret about Effie dropping Lauren off? Or what if he has no idea? So right now, we're going to have to see this episode 2, but we kind of got our leads. This is going to be a great season because it has everybody talking about who is the CI, who knows that Lauren is still alive. All right, there you go. What's next for episode 2? Of course, the big question, who do you think turned Lauren in, and is anybody the CI? Or Effie thought she did a good job and Lauren actually survived? Let me know what you think. I'm Monet. If you like this content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.